Old school tonight here inside the Grand Theater. And the Gypsy. All the seats. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Nice punch. So much firepower here. This fighter has been described as a swarmer, that fighter who attempts to overwhelm their opponent by applying constant pressure.
A swarmer, a good swarmer, will get inside you like a bee, just pickpocketing, stinging you wherever you leave yourself open. A swarmer is the worst kind of fight to fight.
They both want the knockout. An icon of the sport. Here comes Frazier. Real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
They are giving us a high-tempo show. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Hard, I understand what you're saying.
There's no way Frazier survives this. Has to be careful. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
The bell, sometimes it couldn't be the...
Facing Joe Frazier, who won gold at the '64 Olympic Games. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Missing with the hook. Frazier's got to get inside.
You have got long arms and you're the bigger fighter. You've got to keep them out there because you're not going to fight up close and personal. Very, very good fighters can do that. Very, very good big fighters can do that. But use the jab, use the reach, and use the end of shot power.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
There's a counter shot. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Those counter punches have to hurt. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Well, we're entering desperation. They ring the bell, and here we go. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
He threw a punch and just got countered. That hook is parried away. It's the typical big man, little man argument. He's got to be quicker. He's got to move a lot to win this fight.
There's a lot of weight there to give away, and if you're giving it away that way, you've got to use it to the maximum because you've got to be smart. Every shot hurts. It's not about skill, it's more about power.
That jab doesn't find a home. Well done with that counter shot. Joe Frazier, Olympic gold medalist, world champion. You're not going to see as much footwork as the smaller weight classes in the heavyweight division, but we don't care. We want the heavy fists. When are we going to see a jab from these two? They missed with the jab. How about that time counter shot? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them. And here comes the legend Joe Frazier, Hall of Famer, all-time great. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight. Your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas, over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
That counter shot lands. Can you imagine if he knocks out Joe Frazier? Down goes Joe Frazier. The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix.
Smoking Joe may go. So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.
What a night for a fight. We're at Brooklyn Hall. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these rings?
Alexander. The Gypsy King, Tyson Fury.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing.
What a pleasure it is to be here. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. That punch has been his best weapon all fight long. He threw a punch and just got countered. They both want a knockout, you can tell. Nice counter shot. Both men step back for just a moment. Fighters love being in this venue as the audience is right on top of you, and they will be bringing the heat tonight. They are ready to watch this showdown.
For a fighter walking into a theatre, I think this is the closest thing to fighting in a gym because the people are up close. You can hear people talking ringside. You can hear people jeering, saying how good you are, saying how bad you are. You can hear the pressure, the expectation.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will...
And Tyson Fury just got... And down goes Fury!
1, 2, 3, 4. Give me your glove.
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
Can make or break a fighter.
Relax and breathe. Listen to me. Breathe. Come on, suck it up.
And there's the bell to start the round. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Do you believe this? Swing and a miss with that left hook. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Forget about it. Reset. Get your head down. Get your boxing together.
This has been a very competitive round between these two. Just missed with that hook.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare.
Tyson Fury just got buzzed. His eyes don't look good. Body language is bad. He could go down. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What did they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this? Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Beautiful counter shot. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Breathe.
They ring the bell, and here we go. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, If it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round. Everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think you're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
Counterpuncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Oh, good shot, good shot. He's gone. He's gone.
We wanted action, and they are giving us action. And he scores with the counter. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. That hook was off target.
That's it. His legs have gone. His legs have gone.
They've got a big reach advantage here. Let's see if they can take advantage.
Todd, that was a fight that had an excellent reach, an unassuming reach. If you've got a good reach, it just really befuddles your opponent because when they think you're out of range, bam, you catch them with a jab. And if you catch them on the end of a jab, it takes and befuddles a fighter.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Come on.
And there's the bell to start the round. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
That hook doesn't score. Swing and a miss with the hook. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. They exchange punches. When you're fighting a massive heavyweight like this, you can't go toe-to-toe. You got to stick and move and use angles.
There's a lot of weight there to give away, and if you're giving away that weight, you've got to use it to the maximum because you've got to be smart. Every shot hurts. It's not about skill, it's more about power.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
They are not going to let this one go to the judges. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the...
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter punch. They call it the glory division. There's nothing quite like a heavyweight fight. It doesn't take much to win it.
Good shot, good shot. His legs
Nice slip to avoid the jab. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. A very competitive round here so far. And he just misses with that jab.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice counter shot. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Nice slip to avoid the jab. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
I seriously...
They ring the bell, and here we go. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
You'd like to see more jabs. Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Pretty close fight here in this round.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. Is he going to punch himself out, though? It doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. Oh, and Tyson Fury just got rocked. This could be it. Tyson Fury, one of the great heavyweight champions. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace...
And there's the bell to start the round. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to...
Tyson Fury just got rocked! Do you believe this?
That's it. Body then head. Body then head. Keep on top of it.
As he survived the storm, he's throwing punches again.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself.
Tyson Fury in serious trouble. I don't see how he's going to get out of this.
One, two, three, four, five, six,
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
That right hook won't score. Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. And Tyson Fury just got clipped. The big fella might be in big trouble. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Come on, suck it up, breathe. How many rounds do we spar at the gym? How much work have you put in it? You're not tired. You're acting like you're tired. You think?
They ring the bell, and here we go. And he scores with the counter. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. For those who thought this would be a mismatch,
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
it happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all over again.
watched him win the title. I don't have to think too heavy, I can remember. City centers hella cold in the December. The roads that I'm from will turn you to a contender. I'm a John Claude Van Damme, there's no surrender. You didn't know money when the bally meant this trallies out. When I'm saying money, I'm not talking about Pacquiao. funny how the tables turn. You're not Ricky Hatton, tonight I have to. Let me put my body down. When you was hitting bags, I was still bagging up in mommy's house. You was in the Philly shell when I was getting batted down. Prison cell, swimming in my thoughts, trying not to drown. Shadow boxing in my pad, I hit the gym when I got out. Ooh, the dogs with me, walks with me, barks with me, go to war with me. That's war with my full city. War with me, that's war with the 6-1. Ooh, the dogs with me, walks with me, barks with me, go to war with me. That's war with my full city. War with me, that's war with the 6-1. Become your rivals, you know the hustle paid. You know you took your lemons and turn them to lemonade. I'm from money where the police are getting with. And that's a true story, that's not something you just say. Undisputed, we're the undisputed ones. We want it to be gangster, yeah, we want it to be dons. We end up in the can and I